They seriously expect me to believe that Claire's parents just died in a car crash? Honey, that's so last century. I think we all know where this is going, and it involves some very angry-looking stones. You're watching Screen Explain TV. Screens Explained. Simple. Okay, Outlander fam, let's talk about the original chaos first. We've been living and breathing the saga of Jamie and Claire for 7 seasons, watching them battle redcoats, cross oceans, survive so much trauma, and basically define epic romance. But if you're like me, you're always wondering about the beginning. Like, where does all this world-altering, time-traveling, passionate madness actually start? Well, stars drop the answer on us. Blood of my blood. This isn't just a prequel. It's a whole parallel universe, giving us the origin stories for 2 couples. We're finally getting the full love story of Jamie's parents, Ellen Mackenzie and Brian Fraser, in 18th century Scotland. But the real plot twist. We're also following Claire's parents, Julia Morriston and Henry Beauchamp, back during World War I, that's right. We're juggling 2 timelines, and yes, it's giving us a headache, but in the best way. We know the basics, mostly from Jamie's stories. Ellen and Brian had this forbidden, ride-or-die love. She was a Mackenzie, he was a Fraser, and their families were basically like Scottish Montagues and Capulets. We know they eloped, Brian got disowned by his father, the infamous Lord Lovett, and they were just so happy. But now we get to see it. We get to watch young Murdoch crush hard on Ellen before realizing she only has eyes for his best mate Brian. Young Dougal and Colum are there too, still figuring out their clan politics. Fans are hyped to see Ellen finally come to life. She's this legendary figure, a wildfire with red hair. And Jamie Roy as Brian and Harriet Slater as Ellen have that electric chemistry. Seriously, the new cast is spot on. I mean, look at Harriet's sassy little smirk. It just screams future Fraser matriarch. But the big surprise, the one that broke Reddit and Twitter, Claire's parents are time travelers. We always thought Julia and Henry died in a car crash. So tragic, so quick. But the show revealed that while on holiday in Scotland, they accidentally fell through the stones, and they land in 1714. Separated by time and space, pregnant Julia is stuck in the past, and Henry is trying to find her. This is huge. It means that Claire's traveling gene came from a time traveler, and it connects the Beauchamp story directly to the 18th century. Our wild theory? That time travel element is how Julia ends up interacting with the Mackenzies and Frasers, creating those subtle, multi-generational connections that led to Jamie and Claire being fate's favorites. It's a whole new layer of destiny. And honestly, it feels like the writers are saying, Dinna fash Sassenach, the magic runs deep. And the best news, Starz has so much faith in this story that they already greenlit season 2 before the first one even finished airing. Production is already underway in Scotland. We're not getting left on a cliffhanger that lasts 5 years. Thank goodness. What do we want to see in season 2? We need to see Julia and Henry reunite. It's the driving heart of their story. We also need more young Murtaugh. Rory Alexander is crushing the role. Fans are screaming for more of that early friendship with Brian. And honestly, I'm waiting for the moment when Ellen and Brian make their final dramatic break from Lord Lovett and officially go off to start their own life. That's the real happily ever after we're waiting for. So what's the consensus? Are you all in for the prequel? Do you think Julia and Henry are going to cross paths with Ellen and Brian? Or are the 2 stories meant to be completely separate until the literal bloodline ties them together? Let me know who your favorite new cast member is in the comments. Drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and tell me your wildest time travel theories. I'll see you for the season 2 premiere meltdown. Bye for now.